What's going on, you guys? It's Brobson here, and today's video should hopefully be my last video of preparation for Slayer. I believe I'm now ready to go ahead and do some Slayer, and I may have to do one or two other quick things in the middle of Slayer tasks to go ahead and prepare for individual tasks, but on the whole, I think I'm pretty much ready to go at it and go straight for Freezy, the Ice Strike Worm pet, which means I'm going to need a lot of you guys to go ahead and do Social Slayer with me. So if you guys have any interest in doing Social Slayer, just come to the friends chat or PM me in game or come to the clan chat and let me know, as I'd be more than happy to do tasks with anyone and everyone who will be willing to do them with me. Right now I'm at a combat level where I can only use Mashner in Carapace, or I can also use Vanaka in the Edgeville Slayer dungeon, or if you guys are really low levels, I can still do Turael in the Taverley spot, but I'm not going to be using any other higher Slayer Masters yet because I don't have Shiloh unlocked, I didn't do the Lost City, so I can't use Kaeldar. I basically just need to stick with the early Slayer Masters, plus the combat levels of Mashner's tasks in Carapace are actually pretty difficult for me to complete as is now, so I would like to be able to use him, or maybe Vanaka if you guys need to use him. But again, if you have any interest in social slaying, let me know. I'd be more than happy to try out anything with anyone, and since it doesn't really affect XP in any way, shape, or form, I'd be more than happy to do it with anyone and everyone. I also can't currently camp them for Slayer points because I don't have smoke and kills done, so there's absolutely no negative effects or positive effects that I can gain from doing Social Slayer with non-MCFSers, so everyone is welcome to do so. But with that being said, today's video is the final setup day for that, so you guys will get to see what happened and how I got set up for Slayer. Obviously, in yesterday's video, I got the Bone Crusher, and then I got a Banshee's task, so I couldn't even use it to pick up bones or crush bones for me because my first task was a monster that didn't even drop bones. So, of course, Jagex decided to do that to me, but in addition to not being able to get bones, I also really struggled to kill the Banshees because I believe they're level 55. They hit kind of hard, and my current best armor was the first Tower Robes for Magic, which is a level 1 defense requirement armor. So I figured I'd better go ahead and, first of all, get my ranged up because I could barely hit with magic attacks on Banshees, and they are weak to arrows. So I took my my charge bow and I took it to the Chucker Trolls, or whatever the hell they're called, in Burthorpe yesterday, as you guys saw, and I got from level 4 to level 30 range. So that's a point where I should be able to kill Banshees fairly easy, or at least easily enough that I won't really have to worry about it. And then from there I realized that I still had no ranged armor. So I looked at the crafting guide to see what levels were required to make certain ranged gears, and I figured out that Carapace is able to be created at level 35 crafting. That is the requirement to make the body, so the full set requires level 35 crafting. So what I decided to do yesterday before I went out after my final midterm, someone's pissed off outside. But anyway, what I decided to do was go ahead and pick 1k flax because I needed, I think, 870 to make myself level 35 crafting if I spun them all into bowstrings. So I just decided why not round up, I'll collect 1k flax, so that's exactly what I did, and then I spun them all into bowstrings. So I got 35 crafting for full carapace, and in the process I also bank-spaced, or I just banked 1,000 bowstring. So now next time I cut down 1,000 logs, I'll be able to cut them or fletch them into unstrung bows, and I'll have 1,000 bowstring just at the ready to go ahead and gain myself some additional fletching XP with. Then from there, I decided to actually go and collect the Carapace from Cockroach Soldiers, which are, down in the player safety security stronghold thing, or the stronghold of I don't know what the hell it's called. There's two different strongholds. One of them's in Edgeville, and that's the one where these things are located. And I figured I would go ahead and kill 18 of them, because you need 9 to make the full Carapace set. So as you guys mostly know, I like to bank space all of my items, so I figured why not go ahead and get 2 sets. That way when I finally do decide to organize my bank, I will be able to take Carapace out to use it for range tasks, and I'll still have the place for it, or the spot won't be messed up in my bank where I used to hold it, because I'll have 2 sets. Also, if I die and can't get back to my grave, or some sort of emergency disconnect happens, like so happens to me so often in game, I won't need to waste time going to get another set, as I'll already have one in the bank. So I figured I'd kill 18. That would also be better than 9 because it gives me a greater chance of getting a Rune Scimitar. And as I mentioned in the previous video, the Rune Scimitar has level 50 attack requirement, and the Adamant Scimitar has a level 40 attack requirement. I'm currently level 39 attack, so I can get 40 very easily. And then there's an Adamant Scimitar obtainable from completing the Feud quest. I believe you get it when you kill the Menophyte boss in that quest. So then I'll be able to go ahead and make myself I'll be able to use an Adamant Scimitar from 40 to 50 attack, and hopefully by the time I get to 50, I will have gotten at least 1 Rune Scimitar from these guys, so I'll be able to move forward and just go straight to like 60 or 70 attack with the Rune Scimitar, at which point I'll hopefully be able to take on the Barrows brothers and go for one of those weapons to upgrade from the Rune Scimitar. But that's pretty much it for today's video. You're seeing me kill the 18 Cockroach Soldiers. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get a Rune Scimitar this time, but hopefully I will in the future. I did manage to get a Mithril Helm, which is a huge upgrade over my non-existent helmet for melee, so that was pretty good. I guess. And yeah, aside from that, remember to leave your feedback below, guys. I'll be continuing to do Slayer tasks tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to finish the Banshee task easily. I also used a Slayer contract at the Slayer Tower, so I'll get some additional XP from that. And aside from that, let me know if you guys are interested in Social Slayer, and I will be continuing to gather clips, and hopefully if this video gets 25 likes, I'll get another video out later tonight. Thanks again for watching, guys. Thanks for leaving your feedback and comments below, and I will see you in the next video.